Thank you for joining us on Variety with John and Anna. I'm your host, John Cancio.
And I'm Anna.
And today we have a special guest with us, helping us co-host a little.
Yes.
We have Dawn Balak. Am I saying
Balak.
it right? Balak. Balak. Okay, Dawn Balak. And you are a psychic medium, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that?
Been doing it professionally about 10 years.
Wow.
But all my life,
Wow.
since I was a little girl.
So how did you discover that you had this ability?
I would see things that other people didn't see. I would
Really?
see people that were past, and I would be questioned about it, and it's like, well, I see them. How come you don't see them?
Mm-hmm.
So my dad was really into it, so he helped that along. So I just love doing it. I love doing my work.
So your dad is psychic as well?
Yes, it runs in the family.
Wow. Do you ever feel like you have psychic abilities, Anna?
No, I mean, there's times I get like deja vu.
Intuition.
Or like intuition that something's going to happen, and
it does.
It does later on. And I'm
So
like,
you are.
But, I mean, everybody has that type of gift, right?
Well, they say
Everybody has it.
is
Everybody can do
right.
what I do. I just do it all the time.
Right, you have to learn how to channel into it.
Exactly.
And this is just about like learning how to do it, right? That's
Exactly.
the best way.
Yes.
And do you teach? Can you teach someone
I
how
do
to do
some.
this?
I do
Okay.
some. I mainly do a lot of readings for people. More people would rather have a reading than do it.
Right.
So, yeah.
What would you say the best part about being gifted with this ability is
to help people in their pain, especially around Christmas time. A lot of their loved ones are gone. And I always say when you feel that feeling of crying and sadness of that person you're thinking of, it's because their energy is in your field. And you're feeling them, but you're not hearing them. So when you do cry, it's when they're with us the most. And that's why I say, open yourself up and talk to them. And you'll see different things will happen. I always say you can test it out on, oh, Mom, make sure there's a parking place close. And it usually opens up. So, you know, like I said, anybody can do this. It's
And
just
I feel
about
like
time.
psychics, they give you closure on things, and they make you feel better about.
Well, our loved ones give us closures. We're the ones that hear it. We're the person who hears it.
Now I know every psychic works differently. They all work different. So how does your technique work?
Well, I'm more of I can see people around people, and if you want me to start with you.
Okay.
Oh my
You're
God,
gonna give us a little mini reading.
There's actually a man who hangs around you, and I've seen that many times.
Okay.
And I feel like this year is going to be, next year will be a better year for you health-wise.
Oh, good.
And I also see you taking a trip somewhere. July,
and
about
you do
July.
travel a lot too.
Ooh, that
And
makes
it's
sense.
going to, it could relocate you for a
Okay.
little bit.
Oh,
but
okay.
I feel you're coming back.
Okay.
But this gentleman mostly wants to let you know that he's with you.
Okay.
Is your dad in spirit by any chance?
No.
Could this be your dad's dad? Do you know your dad's dad?
No, don't know him.
Okay.
It could be a friend, an older man that I was
Joseph?
friends with.
Is there a Joe?
No.
Because he's given me Joe. Ask your mom about this, because I feel maybe it's more...
That is my
of your
middle
mother's-
name, though. My
Oh,
middle name is
interesting.
God.
Well, you could be named after him.
So.
And so that's why he's coming out. But I feel like he's almost like your guardian angel. He helps you.
Okay.
He helps you with every day.
Do you see Gary around me? A friend that I had, an older man that I knew,
He
passed a
passed
few
medically.
years ago.
He passed. He had a long drawn out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, all the time. Actually, he feels like your dad, but he isn't.
Ah, okay.
So that could be who you're speaking about.
Okay.
Is your dad?
He was very instrumental in helping me get involved in doing this.
Interesting.
Actually.
So he'll be really good in July, and he'll show himself. Like you'll smell his cologne, you'll smell the smoke if he smoked. Because I do smell smoke with him. Did he smoke when he was here? It could have.
Maybe he did before. I don't think at the end he did, because at the end he was on an oxygen tank. So.
Exactly. So it could be
Oh
that he
my
had
God, this
issues.
is so eerie.
Issues with his lungs.
Yeah.
But he just wanted you to know that he's always there with you,
Okay.
and he gives you a gift. And in this, it looks like a little box. It looks like a ring. Did he give you a ring by any chance? Something round.
Not that I recall.
And it could be in a picture that you have. Do you have any pictures of him by any chance?
I don't know.
Okay. I want you just to keep it in, because it could be something that you're just not getting right now because we're on the show.
Right.
But he says that this is almost like a good luck trinket for you. So get ready for a great year and a prosperous year.
Oh, good. I feel like next year is going to be a stepping stone. Do you think that's a good
definitely,
feeling?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's when it gets really bad it gets better.
Yeah.
So expect it to get like rough roads, but expect it also to smooth out.
Yeah.
Woo!
I feel like
that sounds great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, when you were saying that, I was really like getting chills. My eyes are watering.
And that's just confirmation.
And seeing how she was right on with what you were saying, Johnny. Wow.
And by the way, I want to say to our viewers, Merry Christmas, because this is our Christmas special.
Merry Christmas.
So I will say, we're talking about the new year a little bit. Do you see some good things coming for Anna?
Well, Anna, right away, before we met, I seen a woman with you, and I felt that she cooked a lot. And she was making you these cookies, and these cookies were really funky, because I've never seen them before. It's almost like they were knotted. And she's saying, how she really hears your voices. She really hears your prayers. She really hears you. And she wants you to know that life may be bad now, but it's going to be great next year. All your troubles are going to be over. And I feel like a lot of new things coming into your life. It's almost like, it's too good to be true. She's going to make this happen for you because she's passing something in her heart, in her chest area. And so she's telling me to tell you, she's like your guardian angel, that they always are on our shoulders, and she's with us most today for you. So it could be that you had not so great of a year. Look forward to next year being better, but January being like a slow year for you. But she's telling me to tell you, once you start seeing it, you put your foot forward. Keep going forward no matter how it pushes you back, because I feel some really big success for you. And I heard a little bit about the music, but I see something for you that is going to really prosper by November of next year. I feel November is when you're really actually going to hit all the stuff that you've gone through this year. It has been a lot of emotional. You're not going to be going through that anymore, because she's making sure that you're not. And she's telling me she's baking you an apple pie. And she says she wants you to have an apple pie, and she wants you to have, it almost looks like she warms up hot chocolate, but it's not hot chocolate. Was there a special thing is this your grandmother by any chance?
Well, I was thinking, because when you said the cookies that were rolled, she would make those. So that's what made me think of that, and she passed away.
Do you have that recipe by any chance?
I think my mom does.
You need to make it this year, because I feel like it's going to bring you some, it brings her back into the picture. And there's something very special about you and her. Were you named after her, or do you look like her?
I was named after her, yes.
Because there's something the same. And she's telling me, stop double thinking something. You're not going forward because you feel like, oh, I just can't do that. You can do that. She says you have everything. You have everything it takes to become that successful person. She's wrapping you in this pink, beautiful blanket. I don't know if she made it. It looks a little crocheted, looks a little raffled. Did she make you something that's pink? Or it could be a picture that I'm seeing, that you within this picture. But as she's leaving your energy, she's kissing you on your cheek. Did she always do that?
She liked to pinch your cheeks. Yeah.
She loves your hair. She said you just changed it. She loves it.
I did just change it.
And she says she loves it, and she loves you so much. So know that she's with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so emotional. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But that's what Christmas is all about.
Yeah.
I think we lose the thing on what Christmas is all about. Christmas is all about reaching out and making that smile to someone who may not have anything. We get so commercial that it's awful.
We get so caught up in our own lives.
And just a smile will help that person out on the street who might not have that smile.
And Christmas is really a beautiful time of year.
It is a beautiful
time for giving, and it makes people happy.
Sure it does.
It really does. And you talk about the cheek pinching. Recently, someone pinched my cheek.
Really? How did you feel about that?
I was like, come on! I'm like 26 years old, and they're pinching my cheek.
So how old was the person who did it? Your age?
No, I think they were older. I can't even remember who did it, but I remember someone did it. But I was just like, why are they pinching my cheek at 26?
So you have like a boyish face.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just like, oh, you're so cute.
Yeah, my cheeks got some cheeks. They were bigger about a month ago. But anyways.